how to solve the word problem. In this video, I am going to explain about estimating the sum and framing word problem. In previous chapter, I have already told you how to round up a number. So once again I am repeating here, because here rounding of a number to the, in your book, please see this one, rounding to the rounding of a number to the nearest tens and hundred. To round up a number to the nearest tens and hundred, we check the digit at ones and ten place. Okay? If suppose I am giving an example, you suppose 78. If you want to round up this number, this is tens and this is unit on one place. So when this is two digit, you have to see which one present in one place. 8 is present in one place, it is more than 5, so it will be 8. Suppose same number is 72. 2 is less than 5. When you round up the 72, it will be, because it is 2 is less than 5, it will be 70. In the same way, suppose 125, 100 tens and 1. If you round up 100 place, okay, so you see the tens, which one is present in 10 place? 2 is present here and 2 is less than 5. So it will be 100. If it will be 158, 5 is present in 10 place, it is equal to 5. So this number, rounding up this number will be 200. Clear? So now, according to your book, page number 36, let us practice 4.4. Everyone open your book. Page number 36. Page number 36. Let us practice 4.4. Now, here are some word problem. You have to frame a problem. After that, I will solve estimated sum by rounding up to the nearest 10. Now, first I am doing this one. Frame a word problem for each of the addition fact given below. Now, number 1, 19 plus 24. You have to frame a problem. Now, in a bag, there are 19 red beads and 25 blue beads. How many beads are there in the bag? Beads are there in the bag. Here I have already done question number 1. Question number 2 will be your homework. First you try yourself. First you have to try to form word problem for question number 2. Okay? Now question number 3 I will do for you. First you pause the video and write down the answer. When you make word problem, when you frame word problem, remember this one. Please choose the simple sentence, so it will be easy for you to frame a problem. Okay? Now question number 3. Here are three numbers, 134 plus 20 plus 16. I am doing this one for you. If you want, you can write another sentence also. No problem. Now, in a flower pot, there are 134 red roses, 20 white roses and 16 pink roses. How many roses are there in the flower pot? How many roses are there in the flower pot? I am doing this one in a very simple way. I am framing the problem and using the very easy sentence for you, and you have to try this one using simple sentence. Okay, so there will be less chance for mistake. Now in this way you can frame the form the what problem. Okay, and choose very easy sentence to form the what problem. First you pause the video and write down in your classwork copy. Remember, question number 2 will be your homework. Now, estimating the sum. First, I am going to explain this one. Find the estimated sum. Find the estimated sum of 26 and 33. Also find the actual sum. Okay. First, I am going to explain this one. Now, find the estimated sum of 26 and 33. Also find the actual sum. For solving this sum, first you write down the actual sum and estimated sum. Actual sum and estimated sum. For doing this type of job, first you write actual sum and estimated sum. Okay, what will be the actual sum of these two numbers? Here two numbers 26 and 33. First you write down these two numbers 26, 33, and you find out the sum. 6 plus 3, 9. 2 plus 3, 5. 26 rounds up to 30 because 6 is more than 5. So 26 rounds up to 30 and 33. Here 3 is unit place, 3 is less than 5, so 33 rounds up to 30. So estimated sum is 0 plus 0, 0 and 3 plus 3, 60. Hence the estimated sum of 26 and 33 is 60 and actual sum is 59. You can. So the according to the question, what will be the estimated sum and actual sum? So answer will be. The estimated sum is is 60 and the actual sum is 59. In this way you can solve the sum. According to in your book, estimated sum is written in first, and after that actual sum will be solved in the later. So no problem. You can write down the actual sum. If you find out the result of actual sum, it will be easy for you to do estimated sum. Clear? Now this one is the explanation from your book. Now I am going to solve the exercise. Question number 4. Page number 36, question number 4. Page number 36, question number 4. 75. Find the estimated sum by rounding up to the nearest 10. 75 rounds to 27 rounds to 1. This one is actual sum. If you want, you could write down actual sum here or estimated sum here. You can put the heading. Okay. Now first you find the actual sum of these two numbers. 5 plus 7, 12. So put 2 here or write 2 here and put 1 on 7. Okay. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 102. What will be the estimated sum of these two numbers? 75 rounds to nearest 10. Here is told that nearest 10. Nearest 10 means you have to see which digit is present in one place. Here 5 is present in one place, so that's why 75 will be 80. Please see the second number, 7 is present in one place. So 7 is more than 5. So 27 will be 30. So answer is 0 plus 0, 8 plus 3, 11. So estimated sum is 110. Estimated sum is 110. Clear? Now I am doing another for you. Question number 5. 17 rounds to 17 rounds to next number is 41. 41 rounds to 17. So 7 is more than 5, so it will be 20. Okay. 41. 1 is present in one or unit place. It is less than 5, so this 41 will be 40. Okay. Now you can add these two numbers. First you find out the actual sum. 7 plus 1, 8. 1 plus 4, 5. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 4, 60. Clear? So actual sum is 58 and estimated sum is 60. Now question number homework. Question number 6 and 7 will be your homework. You will do this both question number 6 and 7 in your math classwork copy. If you have any problem, you can ask me in your class 3 group. Thank you.